Hey guys, it's Tom here, coming at you with yet another video. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Whitewash from, I think it was 2013, and it stars Thomas Haden Church, who is kind of famous for being in the movie Sideways. I think he got nominated for an Academy Award for that, and he did Spider-Man 3. He played the Sandman in that, and he was also on the sitcom Wings from the 90s. So I'll be talking about this movie and his performance in it. Um, okay, so the basic plot is Thomas Hayden Church plays Bruce, a snowplow driver, well, an unemployed snowplow driver. And one night he's driving his plow, even though he doesn't have work. I don't know. And he kills someone. There's an accident and he hits a guy and kills him. And then he kind of tries to cover it up, and he drives, for some reason, I think he's drunk, and he drives his plow into the woods, and basically when he wakes up, his plow is kind of stuck. He kind of crashed it, I think, and the snow kind of closed him off, so he can't move his plow, and he's stuck, and the authorities are looking for him, and the man that he killed. The movie's really about Bruce. It's about his character and kind of just the awful situation he's in, and the guilt he feels for killing this guy. Let's see what my notes have to say. Yeah, this is kind of a artsy fartsy movie. It's not. This isn't Guardians of the Galaxy, or this isn't like a fun movie. This is kind of a more art housey type of movie. It's more of a character study. It's not about action or thrills or anything like that. And I love these kinds of movies. In fact, as I get older, I get more excited about these types of movies than probably any other. Well, I'm still a kid at heart, and I love superhero movies, and I know I'm really excited for Avengers: Age of Ultron. But like Avengers: Age of Ultron and these like art house movies are kind of, for me, I'm getting equally excited to watch these kinds of movies, like smaller films where it's just like a simple story. It's not the fate of the world. It's just about a guy living his life. And these movies are really fascinating to me, really interesting, because it kind of feels like I'm meeting a person, meeting an actual character. Because when you watch, Avengers, or I'll bring up Guardians of the Galaxy again. When you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, like I thought that movie was a lot of fun. It was really, in fact, I'll give you kind of a mini review of Guardians of the Galaxy. No, that movie was really entertaining. It was really funny. I thought most of the jokes were really funny. I think that's why the movie did so well. In fact, I kind of felt like I was watching an episode of The Simpsons. It was so kind of zany. But the thing is, that movie, the characters had a little more personality and heart than they do in most big budget, adventure movies. But they still felt a little thin, especially Star-Lord. He had they try to give him kind of a sympathetic backstory. We see that his mom dies at the beginning of the movie, but to me, he felt like kind of like a stock character, like a stock Han Solo type. And he didn't feel like a real person. He felt like a movie character. And I like realism in movies. I like seeing movies that have real characters that feel real, feel like real people, and they act strange and they make mistakes, and you see humanity. You don't see, hey, I'm just a movie character, and you gotta love me because I'm like Star-Lord in Guardians. And again, I'm not trying to shit all over Guardians of the Galaxy, but I want real characters. I don't want stock characters. If it's people, I don't want to watch movie characters. I want to see real people. And these kinds of movies like Whitewash here, you really get to kind of see real people. I think, or at least as close as you can get in in a movie, in a fictional, in a story. Yeah, and again, I just gave X-Men: Days of Future Past a favorable review, so I'm no snooty art critic or anything. I like different kinds of movies. Yeah, Thomas Hayden Church is great in this movie. He gives Bruce well, he's a conflicted character, and he's in an awful situation. He's really miserable because he killed this guy because of the guilt. He's just cold because he's stuck out in the woods, and it's really cold. It's snowing. It's very very cold. So he's trying to survive. Let's see. Yeah, there's like a good scene where Bruce, he's just to kind of kill time, he's practicing the lies he's going to tell the police when they when they come ask him about this guy that he killed. He's in fact one time he actually gets kind of emotional while he's doing it because he's having this pretend conversation with a cop, and he asks the cop if the man he killed had any kids, and he kind of says, "Oh, I didn't know he had any kids," and you see him start to kind of break down. He starts crying a little bit, gets emotional. So that was kind of a weird scene, interesting scene, because it was you weren't expecting that, but you do see a little more humanity. Yeah, this movie, I don't think this performance is as good as the performance he gave in Sideways. I love Sideways. I thought that was a great movie. Well, that was an Alexander Payne movie, and pretty much all of Alexander Payne's movies are really good, or not. They're at least good. They're all worth seeing. Alexander Payne is awesome. He also did Nebraska, which I have on DVD. I'll probably review that maybe soon. Yeah. See, this is one of those movies that just kind of there's not a lot of resolution. It just kind of stops. I don't mind that in movies. In fact, sometimes I prefer that. I don't like pat endings or everything's wrapped up in a neat little bow. Sometimes I just like for it to stop without. But this movie does that. So if you don't like it when that happens in a movie, this movie may not be for you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Bruce in the movie. He's an alcoholic, and his wife is dead. His wife died of cancer, an undisclosed amount of time ago. And the guy, as you watch the movie, one of the things that really the main story is Bruce knew the guy that he killed, and you get to learn more about their relationship as the movie goes on. So you kind of you're jumping forward and backward in time. Yeah, again, this is a small story. Don't expect fate of the world stakes. Let's see. Yeah, it's a movie about an internally conflicted snowplow driver. So if that sounds like good cinema to you, you should check it out and watch Thomas Haden Church talk to himself while he freezes to death. That's the movie. I liked it. I liked this movie. I didn't love it, but it would be the kind of thing I would like to own. Let me put it that way. I liked it enough I would buy it. But if it sounds interesting to you, I would say check it out. And if you like these types of movies, it's worth seeing, I think. Especially if you're a fan of Thomas Haden Church. He's a good actor. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be. I already posted the review for this on my movie blog, which I will link in the description. So if you want to read my written review, which is mostly the stuff I just went over, feel free. And thank you for watching, and have a nice day.